Honorable Justice Farah Mahmood, a highly distinguished judge of Appellate Division, Supreme Court of Bangladesh. In fact, for her various landmark judgments, we consider her as a star judge of our judiciary. Also, she is the chairman of Bangladesh Judicial Service Commission. Honorable Justice Aisha Shujune, Senior Most Judge, Supreme Court of Maldives, the main attraction of this felicitation ceremony. Honorable Justice Abdul Rahman, Judge, Supreme Court of Bangladesh. Honorable Justice Urmi Rahman, Supreme Court of Bangladesh, who is presiding this ceremony. The Honorable Justice, the galaxy of Supreme Court judges present here today. Guest of honor, Her Excellency Madam Shujune Rashid, High Commissioner of Maldives to Bangladesh, Mr. S.M. Goswami, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of Bangladesh, and Chairman of BIMS. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to all of you. I'm deeply grateful for inviting me to this ceremony and for giving me the opportunity to share my experiences with you. We are gathered here today at the Supreme Court Mediation Center, a place that symbolizes not just the law, but the pursuit of harmony. It is a profound honor to stand before such an illustrious gathering to celebrate a jurist whose career exemplifies the very spirit of balanced justice, the Honorable Madam Justice Aisha Shujune Muhammad, Supreme Court of Maldives. Now at this juncture, I feel that I should focus something on mediation, which is often described as the gentle art of peacemaking. Unlike the adversarial nature of a courtroom, mediation seeks a win-win situation. It values the relationship as much as the result. Today, as we honor Justice Aisha, we also honor the growth of mediation in our region. Justice Aisha's presence here reminds us that while our borders may be defined by geography, our legal aspirations so find swift, fair, and collaborative resolutions are universal. Mediation as an alternative dispute resolution is an equitable process which ensures easy access to justice. There are many advantages of mediation rather than going for a prolonged litigation. In mediation, the parties have control over the mediation process in terms of scope and outcome, the right to decide whether to settle or not, the terms of settlement, the process is voluntary, and any party can opt out of it at any stage if he feels that it is not helping him. The procedure is speedy, efficient, and cheaper. It is simple, flexible, and time-bound. The mediator is impartial, neutral, and independent person. The process is confidential, which is a big advantage for both the parties. For promoting mediation in Bangladesh and other South Asian countries, public awareness needs to be created, change of mentality is needed among the lawyers and litigant people. Adequate training for mediators and arbitrators need to be arranged and also need to build sufficient mediation centers. To encourage efforts to develop the field of mediation through research, studies, training, it is essential to establish an international mediation academy in Bangladesh. Also, I think it is the high time for Bangladesh to be a signatory of Singapore Convention. The Singapore Convention will provide a more effective way of enforcing mediated settlements of corporate disputes involving businesses in Bangladesh and other signatory countries. Till date, the convention has 54 signatories, including India, Sri Lanka, Maldives, China, US, and other countries. The Singapore Convention ultimately aims to facilitate international trade by rendering mediation an efficient and entrusted method for solving cross-border disputes alongside with arbitration and litigation. We know that judiciary of Bangladesh is overburdened with nearly 4.5 million cases. A number is mounting day by day with institution of fresh cases. In this backdrop, we can easily understand the importance of promoting mediation in our judiciary to reduce the huge backlog of cases. Therefore, in the Maldives as well as in Bangladesh, mediation is becoming the heartbeat of a modern judiciary. In an international conference, the Honorable Chief Justice of Singapore, Mr. Justice Sundaras Menon, said that mediation is the way forward. that is, it ensures peace and development. In the famous words of US President Abraham Lincoln, emphasizing the profound significance of area that discourage litigation, persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can, point out that the nominal winner is often a real loser in fees, expense, and waste of time. In fact, mediation allows us to design our own solution. Now, to felicitate Justice Aisha, is to recognize a pioneer. As the senior most judge of the Supreme Court of Maldives, her journey is a testament to integrity and intellectual rigor. However, beyond the bench, her support for alternative dispute resolution speaks to a deeper understanding of human conflict. A judgment might end a case, but a successful mediation can heal a community. The idea that the power of a judge is not just in ruling over, but in guiding towards the peace. This ceremony, organized by Bangladesh International Mediation Society, is a vital link in the chain of South Asian legal cooperation. When we invite such an esteemed guest from the Maldives to Bangladesh, we are sharing more than just a stage, we are sharing a vision. Justice Aisha's recent involvement in the mediation conference held on 18 April in Northern District, Bangladesh, highlights her continued influence as a regional leader in judicial reform and the protection of human rights. She had also served as a member of Judicial Service Commission of Maldives. In addition, she has served the United Nations Subcommittee on the Prevention of Torture. We have already heard that. And she has also recently been re-elected as SPT Vice Chairperson and Rapporteur in 2025 for a further period of 2 years in the United Nations. So all these things you have to bear in mind, and my message is to the fellow legal practitioners that let this occasion be a catalyst. Let us look at Justice Aisha Shujune's career and let us move mediation from the periphery of practice to its very center. I believe that Honorable Justice Aisha's visit strengthens the bridge of friendship between Bangladesh and the Maldives, a country of mesmerizing natural beauty consisting of around 1,200 coral islands. It is known as a tropical paradise in the world. We admire Honorable Justice Farah Mahmood for her contribution in our judiciary, as well as we also admire Justice Aisha's dedication. We celebrate their achievements and we are inspired by their commitment to a more peaceful world through the law. I wish them continued wisdom and health. May their work continue to light the path for future generations of peacemakers. With these remarks, I conclude my speech and express my sincere thanks to the guests from overseas, especially from Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, India, and Maldives, and my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of BEAMS for arranging this felicitation ceremony. In particular, Mr. S.M. Goswami, the chairman of BEAMS, who is the torch bearer of mediation, trying his level best to promote mediation in Bangladesh. Best wishes, and thank you all for listening to me with great patience. Thank you all. That's all for today.